What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Zulo back with another video on Absolver. Today we will be taking a closer look at the 3 starter styles currently in the game. These being Kahlt, Forsaken, and Windfall. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. To start things off, we should go over each class and how their ability affects how the style should be played. Firstly, we have the Kahlt. Kahlt is currently known as the easier class to play. Their ability is Absorb, also known as taking the hit without taking any impact stun, while gaining some stamina and having the ability to regain health lost from a successful counter. There is no need to know the direction of the hit, whether it's mid, high, or low. They'll tank it, assuming it's not a guard break. Timing is an important factor for this class, and being able to predict guard breaks. They're all relatively slow and easily telegraphed as you get more comfortable in Absolver. Next we have Forsaken. Forsaken is known for the ability to parry attacks, which will completely stop your opponent's attack as well as stun them, and give you a stamina boost. It is slightly harder to land compared to Kahlt, as there's parry left and parry right. Using the correct one at the proper time will result in an almost instant switch from defense to offense, as long as you have a quick enough opener. Fighting as a solid Forsaken player, you will want to start off in defense usually, unless you have an advantage to start aggro, such as a sneaky cheeky opener. Otherwise your main goal is to figure out your opponent's combo stings and look for an easy readable attack to parry. Timing and attack knowledge are very helpful, as well as learning to read your opponents will help you with this class. Lastly, we have the Windfall class. The Windfall class's ability is to avoid, not to be confused with dodging. Avoiding an attack can be performed by jumping, ducking, or avoiding left or right, thus making it the class with the most decision making involved. And it just looks badass. Each successfully timed avoid will result in a boost in stamina, as well as slowing your opponent's attack, resulting in a chance for an opening counterattack. Timing, attack knowledge, and being able to read your opponent's plays a big role in this class. Now that we know how each class is played and what strategies and or knowledge is needed to be a successful Absolver for the given class, let's check out the most recent updates for each class so we can get a better perspective on how each style will be effective in game. The latest buffs and nerfs released in Absolver was released on March 27, 2018 for patch 1.16. This was a rework to stats on all starting styles. In this update, we saw the Kahlt absorbability get a few extra release frames, aka the amount of frames after an ability before allowing you to continue your combo or start a counter. Ability cancel was raised from 0 to 3, and after ability was raised from 6 to 9, making it style with the quickest standard release. Windfall saw added stamina cost of avoiding from 10 to 15, standard release frame raised to 10 from 9, as well as the duration of the slow on the opponent after a successful avoid being reduced from 0.5 seconds down to 0.4 seconds. Then lastly was Forsaken. Parry stamina cost went from 5 to 15, with cancelled frames going from 6 to 8. While standard is now at 12 from 14 frames, the stamina bonus for a successful parry was improved from 15 to now 30, but they did see a nerf to the duration of the stun from 0.65 seconds down to 0.5 seconds. If we compare the 3 starter classes side by side, you can definitely see the advantage of each class as well as their disadvantages. After looking at all this info and learning how all the styles perform, both in-game and mechanically through their written code, you can hopefully see the benefits more clearly for each style in Absolver to better help you in understanding what kind of fighter you will be in the streets of Adal. As for me, I'm going to stick to playing Windfall because, like I said in the beginning of the video, it just looks badass. If you'd like to join my school, I will leave a link to my school deck guide down below. If you'd like to just join my school, then my school ID is PEF. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like as it helps me out a ton, and consider subscribing for more Absolver goodness. Until next time, take it easy. Peace!